No, no. The mask from Timu. Creepy ass mask. What's up, man? Feeling better after what happened to me last time. Just thought I'd go over a few things with you real quick. I wanted to go over this bag. I've been using this bag. It's just like a little tiny bag that, if you're commuting with skateboarding or whatever, you can just throw wheels in it, some trucks or whatever, or your dildos if that's the way you is. But I want to go through some of these stickers. This old school sticker. Excuse me. Big Bones Brigade sticker. It's always cool. Big Misfits sticker. Little shocker on you. Got the weekend little bat weekend sticker. All the old heads like me will love this. It's a psycho stick. There's the Reaper. Got this sticker here because it reminds me of the vintage Death Wish, but it reminds me of this tattoo here. So I was like, oh, I want to get that. And I've had a few Old Vision sign. So this is a good one. This suicidal let's escape cab. Tiger Army. Misfits. Sloppy Seconds. Sloppy Seconds being from Indy, me playing band. I've met those guys. Got all their signatures and talked to them. When they played their show. Uh, Steve Seconds. Like in the middle of the set, stopped and just puked for like 3 minutes straight into this metal trash can, and it wasn't just like a little bit. He like projectile vomited so much liquid, and it might have been in the middle of the song "Mighty Heroes" or something. I don't know, but any which way, finished barfing, just played drums, and that was it. Crazy. I don't know how you achieve that. He didn't sound like he was drunk when he was playing. I don't know if there's Ipecac involved. I'm not sure. Um, Taggart Army, I've seen them 3 times. I got a chance to see him at the Warp Tour and met him. I believe it is on the same tour with AFI, No Effects, and Rise Against. I met those guys. Um, and we played the stage, the Ernie Ball stage, um, where we met bands like Teen Harlot and what was the band? There's a Anatomy of a Ghost. If you've never heard of Anatomy of a Ghost, they're screamo, but they have two drummers and three guitarists, and and a bass is it's just so it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I've been playing uh drums for a while now. You can hear my stuff on YouTube at Systematic Overthrow demo. Uh, some old stuff of me playing drums. I like to play really fast and really hard. That's why I got this. There's no way that I could be playing any kind of acoustic drum set in here where everyone would be. Well, not everyone. If you play at a certain quality, people aren't mad to hear you play. Now, practice is a different thing because repetitive things that you're learning isn't really considered music. So when people hear it, they're like, damn, you're just banging the hell out of that, even though it's, in cadence. But any which way, those electric drums are good to play around on. But I did break my amp, which was a bummer. So I was going to talk about a few things about Walmart and how I've seen a lot of things come into their store lately, like the lower end completes, the first start, the first push completes, like almost toy machine, um, preacher. Um, I've seen Santa Cruz. I've seen Powell. I've seen just any. I've seen a lot. Enjoy almost. And as a board collector, I collect some of these boards. And to tell you the truth, Walmart's got just a little bit lower than a competitive price on some things. On some things, not everything. How cool is that sloppy seconds though? It's just this is just so cool. Those guys are from Indy. This not far from where I'm at. Um, and the Walmart's so weird because they're doing Day One's wheels. I'm not throwing any shade in any way. You get out there, it's so weird how Timu took um all the retailers to the consumer market, and now the consumer market has a chance to get into the retail. It's a weird thing. It's a weird dynamic and a shift. I think a lot has to do with like just I don't know if I'm saying the right term here, but drop shipping the it's just more of a picture. You know that Walmart didn't take the picture of it. It's a picture that they took, and they're any which way. I don't think I would shit on Daywan's wheels. Daywan's a legend and an innovator in this sport to this day, and he has been my whole life. And I love Daywan. You know, so thank you, Daywan, as much as whatever. Um, it means a lot to me to have good things go to places that I don't know. It walks. It's like the signs. It's like everything, but it's not like these trucks. Like uh, here's something weird. Like let's see their logo. There is a logo on my truck that is no longer on that logo. These are Spitfire Formula 4. I believe they're 51s, and they have the Diego Jera nothing special bearings, which are really good bearings. which are going to get set up onto a board I'm going to show you here in a minute. But I wanted to go through a few boards that I have uh, that are in a part of my collection. That Louis is one of them. That Louis Barletta is one of them. It's not the exact Louis, but it is a Louis, and it's a board that it's not a it's not a piece of shit. It's not a first push for $35.99. Why wouldn't you buy it? I have these almost impact boards. This is the Power Bank. This is a Chinese board. It's made in the same factory. They're all made in the same factory as my other boards. Like here's the Yuri. This is the Space Impact Cosmic 825. And if you've seen Yuri Fashini, he fucking kills it. Um, this one is. I don't like how they just don't have the name. Oh, here, the Eunice, another Ripper. You know, like, and then these I've seen on there. The Monarch. This is the Botanical with the split on both sides. This is the Letitia Buffianti, and it uh, is made in the same factory with the Resin 7 that these almost, that these enjoys, that the Madness. Here is a Sky Brown. I don't know if Sky Brown is still on Monarch. Here's another graphic that is, I don't know what you would call it. It's royalty. But I don't know if she's on almost now or what, but I've seen a first push with her. I don't know if she's just trying to sell boards or whatever, but she's a very gifted skateboarder like Letitia, amazing Olympian skateboarder, or Letitia is. I think Sky Brown is, maybe, I'm not sure. And here's the Louis, you know, it's a shaped board. It's made with the R7 resin 7, which is like a biodegradable. I believe it's a 10 or a 9.5. It's a 9.5 31.9, and I'm sure the wheelbase is is 14 and a half or 14. Hopefully 14.25. I'm not 15, but I'm not sure. This is day one. And I have a lot of skateboards, but I had started my own company a few years ago. A good bit of time went by, and I had to move, and a lot. I fell apart with the guy that I started it with, and the team fell apart. And I would say this was around 2008, give or take a year, and I went through the process of buying Chinese boards. I had a option to buy Chinese boards or to buy American boards. And of course, my first option was to buy the cheapest boards. Well, when they had Chinese boards, they had categories if I wanted to buy from different factories in China. And the prices were different. And I learned my lesson quick when boards broke. I mean, it's that simple. When boards broke. I mean, if you do a nollie heel flip and you snap your nose off when you land or something, I don't know. There was a lot to it. They broke, but I called, talked, checked, did told people the situation, got in with a factory that said they would have somebody directly watch over the boards being manufactured. And every board that I got either sold or um I still have some prototypes. I do not have any custom made boards anymore. They all sold. The one behind me is one of the same boards. And the one I'm skating now, I've been skating now, and a pretty, I'm pretty hard on my board. I mean, I'm not trying to smash shit, but I skate, and it's lasted me a long time. And I have all these boards, but I think I always find myself going back to skating my own, my own designs. I started the company with another guy named Sam Gaines, and my name's James Ashby. So we called the company Gash. That's what it says on the bass drum. That is an Ashby because in his hands there are two cigarettes because I used to smoke like a crazy man. And he's playing the drums with cigarettes, being the Ashby. The top of the toms are ashtrays. But I would do stuff like that, draw stuff up, and give him like a prototype drawing, and he would do his magic. The dude was absolutely talented, not only a great artist, but an amazing skateboarder. You can probably reach out and find his footage. His name is Sam Gaines. There's a lot of Sam Gaines, but he's the one that skateboards. He's from West Virginia. But I skate one of the small board. I skate a small board. My board is a 763, and I have one here that I found. And this was something that I did a stencil that I just laid on a board and sprayed over with a cigarette. And I gave it to him, and I actually have the one of the ones that he did before we did going into doing a few of them where he did it and it looked legit. This looks like a kid, but the he made it a joint, and it came out and the smoke said gash. The proportions he did was good, but I figured this is a 7. I mean, here is another board, so you can tell. But I'm always down. I got these white mags that are gonna fit perfect with these. I think I'm gonna put those Formula 4s on there. These white mags will fit this because they're 5.0s, which is almost if this was a 7.5, they would be too big. That's how small of a board I ride, but I ride different boards. I ride a lot of different boards. Shoot, I have a board right here. This is a house cruiser. I have not rode this board yet, and I have another board. It's a 9, but there's a reason I haven't. But this is going to be my new ride with that board. I'll probably ride that one the most. But between these two, I got a pair of dragon wheels because I heard Ron Bagley say that they put some time on his skateboarding, and I've heard a lot of people say good things. Thought I'd try them out because why not? So I'm gonna hook those up with these green ventures, and I'm going to put it on this Andy Anderson board. that has a slight warp to it. But we'll give that a ride, see what happens. Hook them up with that. I got some of these risers. Some of them are the cheap ones, and some of them are, like, I believe these are, those are expensive, and these are wedges for cruisers, but these were the cheap ones. And they're super light, and they're like this rubbery material. And they're kind of a weird measurement, like they're fat and then skinny. I don't know. But with the 54s, because I wanted 52s, but they didn't have them, I might put some risers on that board. I'm not sure. I would sit here and set it up, but you've seen people turn screws. So, um, I had found this outside of my house. Every single aspect of the COVID agenda is Jewish. And it came with these rocks in it, and it has like directors and deputy directors and chiefs of staff and czars and advisors and health secretaries and scientists and CEOs. I don't know if it's a racist thing or how a race could have an agenda for COVID. COVID, I don't know, but I think it's time that racism should take a back seat to just moving forward. It's been something in my life for since I was a kid, and it's not just this race against that race or that race against that race. It's such a silly thing that nobody cares about. That people think that it makes a difference if you exploit the racism or whatever. It doesn't. It's just stupid. Just give it up and move on. It's not needed. Hate's the same way. It's not needed. It's hard. Sometimes you got to take a breath. You have to think about it. Not every person is bad. We all climb up the hill equally. It might not seem like it, but we all struggle equally. Everybody does. It's hard. Some things are hard to get through, but some things are easy to get through. I would like to sit and put these together, and I would like to go do nose grinds on a magnesium truck. That's what I skate now. I have the Rodney Mullen anniversary Tensor mags with they have the slide plate, which I would really still want to get. They have a plate of plastic right there, and I would buy those again. I think that's I when I lock into things, it feels good. It's reliable, and these tensors don't have it. You can see they have the little logo where it's like a kind of little swoosh type deal. I don't know if you can see it, but where the Indies logo was like that. You can always tell a drum player by that. I wish I could play you guys something, but some for some reason my computer turns off all the audio when I play something. Because I played something at 36 minutes on my stupid ukulele and it wouldn't play it. Um, So, I'll probably set those 51s up on these mags. And, like I said, if you want to listen to my music, go in and check it out. And, I've been looking to get with like a skate crew in my area, uh, the Fort Wayne area. So hit me up if you'll want to get together one time and see what's up. I've been thinking about doing a giveaway at the park and maybe meeting some cool people, and I got a lot of shit that I want to clean out. I mean, it's not crap, but anyway, man, listen to punk rock. It's better. Go back and listen to old Bad Religion albums. Like listen to Blenderhead off of Against the Grain. It's such a good song. It's just one out there. If you want a good band to listen to Crass. They have really good lyrics too. Listen to the Subhumans. They're a very good band. And Skate. So don't hate people and don't be a racist. It doesn't do anything for you or your personality. Just do the best you can. Other than that, man, thanks for the concern about my concussion and shite like this. Once I get better at doing things and learn how to use these cameras and stuff, and I get a little bit more free time, maybe I can get to a place where I can set something up and do some tricks, or I see people doing it and I want to do it. I know it's a lot easier than I say, but I have these mental issues that I keep thinking I'm going, I'll be happier if I skate different things. So now I have 7 completes and I only skate the board I've been skating before I had any of this stuff. It's such a weird way to go, but you get that with social, kind of social anxieties. But I got but the reason why I wanted to do this is I got a Totem 2 coming from Welcome, and I thought that that would be a pretty cool cruiser type board with some I have some Sector 9 wheels, like a one push wonder. You just push to the store one time. I guess I'd push right through everything, go to the store. Any which way. You guys have a great time, and I hope you have had a great fourth. And I love you, and I'm on your side.